hashtag MAGA. I heard that they like bears. Something about bears and dogs. I really don't know. Cabela's works also, and I think they like Sports Authority. I'm not sure. They like New Balances too. I don't know. Just put those in there, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So yeah, go ahead, Dan. Continue on. Thank you guys for doing all the good things. Okay.
Where was I?
Divorce
Right.
Dad is
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I did a deep dive into and thank you, by the way, whoever sent the Galaxy. I think I thanked you before. Was it Ford? Thank you so much.
Shout out to Ford.
Did a deep dive into J6, all just so undeniable. And I want to emphasize that, like, I'm not even talking about the speech and all the people breaking into the Capitol and spearing shit on the walls. That's all bad. I'm talking about what led up to it. This is all like very, very clear attempt to overthrow the government, overthrow the results of a free and fair election. So after I did this deep dive, I felt like I was being gaslit by everyone around me.
You were.
I just couldn't believe that. Like, even when it was Biden, I couldn't believe that Trump was polling any more than 2%. I couldn't believe he won the primary after J6. As a reminder, after J6, the Republican Party had mostly turned on him. It was the most bipartisan vote for removal. So there was the impeachment, of course, and then the vote for removal in the Senate, the most bipartisan vote for removal in the history of this country. 7 Republicans voted to remove Donald Trump. A lot of people don't remember this. We had big right-wing influencers like Ben Shapiro coming out and saying, like, after J6, he doesn't support Trump, blah, blah, blah. And then all of it just kind of went away. 2022, after there was no red wave, but DeSantis did really good. Everyone's like, all right, Trump train's over. It's Team DeSantis, blah, blah, blah. And then by 2024, everyone just forgot. They forgot J6. They forgot how toxic Trump is. They forgot everything. And they were just like, all right, well, Biden's old, so fuck it. And I just felt gaslit knowing everything I knew about J6. So I went and I asked, I had a group chat, like a Facebook Messenger chat, of my friends from New York and New Jersey before I moved. And they're all men around my age. But they're not like most of them are college educated. You know, they're not
they're Trump supporters?
No, they're not really political.
Okay. We have a guest.
I'll wrap it up. I'm sorry. I'm really quick. So I asked them, how many of you know about the fake elector plot? And not a single one of them did. And that's when I decided to start going live on TikTok.
That makes sense.
Informing people about the fake elector plot. Because I was like, there's no way there's
information that you wanted people to actually know. Yeah. See, and I think that's a difference between us and them, is that we want people to actually know factual information. Like kind of like the little details that sometimes get skipped over in the big news stories. But Trump supporters, I don't know what they want. They're fucking weird. Jasmine, are you a Trump supporter?
Hey, Erica.
Is that what you want to do? Really? Dan, do the thing.
Erica.
You're weird.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, was it worth it? Fucking weirdo. You stayed silent all that time just to do that? Young white males. I'm going to go young white males. Like the ones under the age of 27 are not well. They're not okay. And the ones that are like 40 and above, they're not well either. They're unwell. Highly just unwell. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce your name. How do you pronounce your name?
Harif.
I'm sorry?
Harif.
Harif. All right. Are you in the United States?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What state are you in?
Yes,
Minnesota.
I am.
Minnesota. Okay. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
You did? Okay. What time is it in Minnesota?
It's 12:11 right now.
12:11?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 11:11. Yay. Guys, make a wish. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Okay, there we go. I made mine. It was quick, fast, and easy. All right. Hope it comes true. Anywho, Arif, you did vote for Trump. Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump?
I do not. I'm one of the disappointed Trump voters, and
Oh, they said it's
that
111 in Minnesota, but you said it's 1211.
no, it is 12:11.
They said it's 111 in Minnesota.
Can you double check? I mean, we're in Central Time.
Suspicious.
Central Time.
I feel like Minnesota might be central. It's
I
pretty
think so.
far
I
to the
thought
west.
so too, but I don't know.
It's Central Time.
Okay. Because I
Anyway, what I was gonna say is there's a lot of Trump voters that
Mhm.
are not supporting him anymore, and that's gonna show in the midterms. And I'm one of them.
Fingers crossed, Arif. Fingers crossed.
No,
Fingers
it's definitely gonna show in the midterms for sure.
Okay. We'll have
This
to take a look.
administration has been. I mean, this guy. I mean, I got to a point where I'm saying there is a senior abuse happening in the White House.
Most definitely.
This guy is 9.
Guys, please only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. All right. We're not doing friendlies right now. Okay. I went MAGA hunting and those pussies were pussies. So therefore, only Trump supporters. Caroline, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
You're fucking weird. All right. Good God. Jesus Christ. Wow, this is going to be interesting.
Oh, my first bit of damage.
All right, so I know you're gonna probably kick me, but
How old are you?
do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in
How old are
Jesus?
you? How old are you?
I turned
How-
18 in a couple weeks. A
You
week or
turn
two.
18 in a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Go take
2
your
weeks.
Flintstone vitamins and leave me alone. Thanks. Bye. What's wrong with these people? Fucking weirdos are out tonight.
Embryo.
Yeah. Caleb, are you a Trump
Hey.
supporter? Oh. Ooh, so edgy. So edgy. So edgy. Super edgy. Anywho, guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all the good things. Then I don't think we're going to get any debates. The people are pathetic. And the Trump supporters are imbeciles. Can we say imbeciles? Is that an okay word to say? Can we still say that word?
To my knowledge, Ren said Montana sent them to you.
Oh, Montana sent them over here? Okay. They're not proving that they're any good. Absolutely deplorables. Hi, Connor. Are you a Trump supporter? Bruh, get a new shtick. Seriously.
Hey, at least it's not slurs.
I don't know what that thing is saying. What is it saying?
I think it's saying MAGA.
Is it saying MAGA?
I guess I hope so.
I don't think that. That's what it's saying, MAGA? I do. I thought it was saying the N word. But I was like, if it's just saying the N word, just be more creative. What's up, Fuzzard?
Okay, so it's saying MAGA, but one Montana. Oh god. Anyways, I'm super
Isn't she
offended right now.
just
Oh my god, I go into her live all the time just because it's I don't know, it entertains me. I don't know why, but anyways, I'm super offended. You hate white men under the age of 27. I'm right here.
You're literally like 74. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I'm 27.
You're not no
Or six.
damn 27.
All right. Well, you also said
Fuzzard,
over
why are
40.
you are aging like fucking dog years, bro? No,
God,
you're 27 in
You're
dog years.
63.
There's no way.
Look at you.
I am almost 60. There's a difference. I'm almost 60.
Whatever. Tell Dan to follow me. He won't follow me. God.
This is his backup.
Well, I don't care. He won't follow me on any of them.
Oh,
He won't
Dan,
even talk
follow
to me.
Buzzard.
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Dan, this is Fuzzard. Fuzzard, this is Dan.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to follow me. Well, you can if you want.
Fuzzard.
Nice
Someone
to
in my
meet you.
chat said no, don't follow Fuzzard.
No, people love me. People absolutely love me. Even Erica does.
That's funny.
Even
I
Why do you
do.
say-
Fuzzard's awesome.
Wait. Why do you say even Erica does?
Because she hates me, but she still loves me.
I don't hate you.
I know you don't.
Were you
I
getting me
love you.
confused with Johnny? What are we doing?
Oh, well, yeah, there is. Well, Johnny. So, okay. I will flip for Johnny. I have determined that.
You said
I
you would
told you-
flip for Johnny.
Oh, I'll flip for Johnny. I
He's
have
beautiful,
decided this.
man. He's beautiful.
He is. He's very attractive. He is a beautiful man.
Forget it.
half my age, literally.
Hey, $2 that the next person that comes up right here in the request right here, all right, because they're blackfishing, I guarantee you they're gonna say something stupid. I'm really, really loud about my disdain for Trump supporters. Joshua, are you a Trump supporter?
You knew that was coming.
Easy. Easy. That was
You're getting good
easy.
at that.
What do you say?
I said you're really good at sussing those out.
Yeah, super easy. Like, find something to do. Good grief.
There was a reason why I wanted to talk to you the other night. I
Neely,
can't remember now.
do the blocking thing. Hope we're not just dropping them. Not Connor coming back. You already used that account. You can't come back. If you already used that account, you can't come back, stupid. Get some sense about yourself, dumb. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but I did.
Dumb.
are
That's like
not
the
smart.
best mean name ever. Dumb. All right. I just wanted to come up and say hello. I haven't talked to you in a while. So
I know. Hi, Fuzzer. I hope you're having a good night.
thanks. You too. If I don't talk to you, have a Merry Christmas.
Thank
Bye.
you. You too. Happy Christmas.
All right, Dan,
Bye.
nice meeting you.
Awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Fuzzer. I want to see the hearts for Fuzzer. Thank you. Can you tell I'm a little spicy? Look, I swear to God. I have a question. I think that person should go make some new accounts, Dan. They should go make some new accounts. That's what they should do. Go make some new accounts. All right? You're recycling, buddy. Go make some new accounts.
Also,
Anywho.
can you rickroll us once? Just mix it up, you know?
I know, right? Do something different. Be creative. Jeez Louise. Like, white people aren't creative with their racism anymore. They just aren't. They're not creative with it at all. Very, very just, it doesn't give what it's supposed to give. It doesn't do what it's supposed to. So there's that. You know who I miss? I miss the guy that used to come up here and ask me about boiled bubblegum. Where did he go? Now, he was fun. That guy was fun. I'm not even going to hold you. Boiled bubblegum. What level are you on, Dan?
So right now I'm going back to the earlier levels to try to get all of the blue coins.
Uh-huh.
There's 30 blue coins in each level, and it's something I could like mindlessly do and still debate.
Okay.
So like I have it on mute and I'm just looking for the blue coins. So technically I'm on level 1, but I did beat the main game. I'm just trying to 100% it.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get anything. All right. Jack sucked ass. Like, he was really bad. Like, just bad. All right, what were we supposed to do with that?
He skedaddled.
And he skedaddled. Like, he's a pussy. He skedaddled. So there's that. But yeah, I missed the boiled bubblegum guy. Who's live? Me. Joey's live. Swan is live. Who's on Swan's panel right now? Matter of fact, I'm going to go check it. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go say hi to Swan. I love her, and that's where I'm going to go at anyways because I be going to sleep over there and shit. So that's where I'm going to go. I love Swan. Dan, this was nice.
Thank you so
want
much.
to bat Fuzzer? I hate battles. I don't like battles at all. I didn't know you didn't know that about me. I do not like battles. All right, let me delete.
Thank you so much for inviting me to my first MAGA hunt.
I wish it was more fun.
I don't. This is about, I guess, what I expected. Like, it's really difficult to get a word in edgewise, but
no. Typically, you actually do get to have some chats and stuff, and then like you do get to it's like it's more fun. But this tonight, they were being pussies. They were being like, look, they were being bitches, okay? Like, literally. Like,
So, like,
being
what?
bitches.
3 or
And
4 of them that said, "Oh, well, you're streaming live, so I'm not going to reply to your very valid point."
yeah, pretty much. Because you know me, I'm like super amped. I love a good time. And they were just being crybabies the entire night. Like, can we not cry about everything? Can you guys just like nut up and let's just have the conversation? But no, they didn't want to do that. They wanted to cry about everything. I don't know why. Why do you think they wanted to cry about everything?
My guess is that that's just that's kind of just what MAGA is. Like, look at Trump. Bro has been crying about Joe Biden for his whole first term. I don't know if anyone watches like his press conferences or whatever, but like he blames Biden constantly for everything. Anything good happens, it's him. This is my stock market's up. Like, it's literally I made a video about this. Like, the stock market was up and he's like, this is the Trump stock market. And then the stock market tanks and he's like, this is the Biden stock market. Like, it's so blatant. And it's constant complaining. Now, before the election, he was constantly complaining about how the election was stolen from him. Or like, that's just what they are. Like, they're just like their dear leader. They're just complaining, whiny little bitches. That's no other way to put it.
That literally all that it is to it. All that it is to it. There's nothing more that we could say is that they just complain, they cry, and that is it. Oh, BGB is here. What about the fathers? The fathers. What about the fathers? I love doing that. I don't care what anyone says. That's my favorite fucking thing to do now. What about the fathers? Anywho, we have people in the request. My bad. Shit. I didn't know you guys were there. Nobody told me Nathan. Right on Fun. Are you a Trump supporter? Right on Fun. We do not want to hear you using the potty. Right on Fun. Going once, going twice. Okay, bye.
That was actually older millennial on his backup. Can't stop peeing.
Can't stop peeing. Can't stop peeing. All right, I got my life savings, which is about $2. It says this person is gonna play that sound.
No, Amy's not.
Amy's not what?
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Why? Okay, sorry, my bad. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
38.
38. Okay.
What? But why is it? Oh, never mind. I get it. Never mind. I'm like, wait, why does that matter?
Okay, guys, I guess we have a Trump supporter.
Yeah, no, Amy's been on my live before. She is a Trump supporter.
Okay.
And isn't going to play that sound.
Okay. So,
no, I just found it interesting. You guys were saying that everybody blames or gives Trump credit for Biden's economy, but I feel like that's literally every presidency ever. Like Bush took credit for Clinton's economy. Obama took credit for Bush's economy. Everybody takes. I mean, that's literally how everything. Both sides do that.
That's not what he said, though.
Okay, so tell me what he said.
What he said was that Trump blames Biden.
Yeah, they all blame each other for all of the things.
No, it's not. It's not typically a thing for the current president to blame the previous president for their economy 9 to 10 months in.
Yeah, there was a very famous president. Someone remind me if it's LBJ or Dwight Eisenhower. I can't remember which one, but they said the buck stops here, meaning like I'm the president.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm literally not saying it's a good thing, but you gotta admit
you
that
gotta let him finish his sentence, though.
Amy, my sentence is still going. So like presidents used to say things like the buck stops here, meaning I'm the executive. No matter what happens in this country, I'm going to be held accountable. And I would implore you to find me a clip or a transcript or anything of Joe Biden, Barack Obama, George W. Bush ever blaming their predecessor for things going on.
Are you serious? Joe Biden literally blamed Trump the entire time.
Can you
And
give me an example?
Obama blamed Bush for the entire time.
No, great. Okay,
Every-
just give me an example, Amy. You're wrong. So
I'd
I'm
have to go look up the exact clips. But
You
like
can.
literally, I think it's so disingenuous that you're trying to actually say. I mean, I think it's something both sides can admit. I think
no,
it's
no, 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 no,
you're
no.
missing
Amy, a
an
single example.
opportunity
It doesn't even have
here.
to be a direct quote. Just a vibe. What did Biden blame Trump for?
I don't mind her teacupping to go get the information because I get to play the hold music. Enjoy. Everybody, we have to do the dance.
Is it bad that I low-key just don't want to even come back so everybody has to hear this? That would be so mean of me. I wouldn't do that. I swear I wouldn't do that.
Do
I'm
what?
joking. Being like, oh, I'll just take longer so you play hold. It was a joke to play hold music to ruin the live. I wouldn't do it.
Why would the whole music run alive? I play it all the time. Do you
If
need
I was
more
just like,
time?
oh, hold on. Oh, wait, yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
It's a bop.
It does like make you feel like something's coming, you know?
Get into it, Amy. Okay. Oh, she's. Oh, wait. Do we have to do another?
Oh, sorry. I was
repeating?
checking a
Oh.
text message. I'm sorry. I thought you were
Okay.
gonna keep playing it.
Go on. All right. Did you get your source for
So
Dan?
Biden blamed Trump for inflation. He blamed Trump for the entire economy the entire time. He blamed him for the border. He blamed him for, I mean, Biden literally blamed Trump for almost everything.
Okay.
But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a normal thing. I think it's because everything's
Making up
cyclical,
stuff.
right? Economy and policies take time to implement and to actualize and have all those things. And so that's why I was just saying it was disingenuous that you're going to say that a Democrat or even like Bush blamed Clinton. Clinton was one of the best economic presidents. His policies were some of the best that we had. So, sorry, go ahead.
Huh? What'd you say? You said that Biden was blaming Trump for the border and stuff. Like, when did he do
He blamed
this?
him for the border, for inflation. He blamed him for COVID. I mean, he blamed him
Can you
literally.
give me a source or
Trump
something to
was
look
in
at this? I
charge
don't
of
recall
COVID.
him doing that.
Wait,
I
wait,
typically
really
recall
quick.
Biden taking the high road.
Biden did
That's so disingenuous, guys. Come on.
Biden did mention that
Trump in every speech.
fumbled.
Amy, let him talk.
Jesus Christ. Biden did mention that Trump fumbled the pandemic, which, I mean, that's like
That's like everybody blamed him for fumbling.
everybody's
the
opinion. I
pandemic.
mean, it's very
That's
clear.
like
Yeah.
a
And
widely
Biden was in
accepted
charge of the
opinion there.
pandemic for way longer than
Yeah.
Trump
So
was.
just really quick, Amy, I'm giving you a favor. I'm giving you a layup, which is that Biden did point out that Trump fumbled the pandemic because he took 5 weeks of head start and did nothing, unlike other countries like Korea and New Zealand, which started doing contact tracing.
Well, what's head start to you?
My sentence is not concluded, Amy. You really need to just let me finish my sentence, and then you can go as long as you want. So those countries actually used the intel to prepare for the pandemic hitting their shores, and they fared a lot better than we did. Not only that, but Donald Trump was constantly downplaying it, saying that it's going to be over by Easter, it's going to be over, blah, blah, blah. All of that is valid criticism. However, you're not going to find a clip of Joe Biden blaming Trump for inflation or the border. We could put the whole music on for an hour. You're not going to find that clip.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
That's beyond the point. I want to move this conversation forward because Biden's
found
not
the
the
clip?
president anymore. And the main thing is that
But
we're
y'all were
currently
saying
dealing
that.
with
That was my whole
hold on, one
thing.
moment. Okay. We're currently dealing with a president who literally his tariff policy is causing inflation. All right. So that means that prices are in fact rising. We know that by looking at different sources, and we're just waiting on the BLS's inflation, CPI report to come out in a few days, hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, where they can tell us what the new inflation rate is.
So was inflation not increasing with Biden?
No, inflation was going down under Joe Biden.
And was it going down in the same percentage as other countries had gone down?
Yeah,
Because
we
like
had the
what Biden was
fastest
saying
and
was
the
all
best
COVID.
economic
So what
recovery of any
percentage was
G7
that?
nation.
What
So there's
percentage
that.
was ours versus theirs?
When, love? When?
During Biden's administration,
When
Uh,
during
what
his administration?
during each year, you could do
I'm gonna-
the average of each
I'll help her out
year
here. I'll help her
compared
out.
to
So
other
at the peak,
countries.
Amy, so at the
The
peak,
peak, we know
our
there was
inflation
9.1 in June of 2022. We know that part,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Okay,
And-
but what was it a year later in June of
Well, what
2023?
was other countries though? I'm saying what with respect to other countries, like so their inflation might have been not 9, but it might have been 6, right? But theirs in relation, the proportion, ours went up every year and it stayed up higher than any other countries for each year.
Okay, Amy,
Proportionally.
when Erica shows you evidence that everything you're saying is the complete opposite, and actually we did the best around the world, I imagine you're going to be praising Biden, right? Because I know Erica has that. We did the best of all G7 nations. We were the envy of the world in regards to recovery. Other nations broke 14% inflation and more.
Yeah, but proportionally. So their inflation is already up because their dollar is worth less than our dollar. So I'm saying proportionally. Their dollar is already inflationary, like 8%, and ours is 2%. Because our dollar was worth more money than any other currency.
That's
what I'm saying. Like, and those are just made
No,
up
but
things. I'm
even-
saying proportionally.
What
So
the hell is she talking about?
I genuinely don't know. I
I have
have
no
to put my
idea
I was
whatsoever.
I'm an economics major.
Because
So,
it
let's
doesn't
say
matter
our
though, because
inflation
their
year over
inflation
year.
rate is their inflation rate. So why are you trying to look at it per the dollar? Why are you trying to
Because
look
you
at it
have
that
to look
way?
at it proportionally. So you have to say, okay, so the average inflation from 2018 to 2020 in some random country, Spain,
Ain't no way.
is 8% or 2% or 5%, right? Ours is, and let's just make this easy. Their inflation is 3%, usually before COVID. Okay. Ours is 1%. I know that's not correct. I'm just using examples. Okay. COVID hits. Our inflation goes from 1%.
I always want to talk about the past.
Well, hold on.
Leave.
From 1% to 8%. That's a 7% increase. Their inflation went from 3% to 6% or 7%. So to you all, it looked like everyone's inflation is at 7%. But proportionally, our inflation skyrocketed. And it started yesterday.
Girl, miss me with all that. Anywho, so even when you Google what was Britain's inflation rate compared to the US in June of 2022, so you can look that up. All right. What we see is that Great Britain in June of 2022, all right, was higher than the US's, with the UK's hitting 9.4%. All right. That was that. And then ours was that 9.1%. And then the following year, in June of 2023, all right, the United States had an inflation rate of 3%, all right, down by over 6 percentage points. And Great Britain was still at 7.9%.
Because their inflation
Do we want to look
rate
at
is
Germany
higher
also?
year-
What are we doing?
again,
That's so stupid. No,
it's
literally,
not
that's
stupid.
their
It's
core
actually-
CPI.
It's actually how it works.
But
It's
that's their core
proportional. Their
CPI,
inflation
and then
rate
their
is
overall
usually high.
CPI.
Okay,
Right?
so
We can look
their-
at those numbers.
This is why it's so
It's already
frustrating
taking
to
those
talk to
things
y'all.
into consideration, though.
So it doesn't take that into consideration.
Okay.
Another country's inflation rate is usually much, much higher than the American dollar because the dollar is what most economies is based off of. So
Amy,
their inflation is
A country's
higher.
inflation rate does not have to do with the conversion rate to a dollar. If
I don't know
the
why you
British
keep saying
Oh,
pound,
Lord.
if the inflation of
This is why it's so
UK
frustrating to talk to y'all. You guys
You're not
don't
making any
understand the
sense.
proportionality. It doesn't. Well, and it's because you
Okay,
don't
then how about you
understand.
do this then, Amy?
No.
Okay, since you believe, all right, that the US did not have the fastest economic recovery from the pandemic than any other nation, Okay. I would say G20 or G7 nation, however you want to put it. How about you show us a source that substantiates your claim? Just show it to
So
us. Show us a source that takes into consideration, all right, this proportional rate. Go ahead, do it, please.
So here's what you can do.
No,
Let me
here, I
have
don't
you
want to
help
do it.
yourself
I
because
don't
you
want
guys
to
are
do it.
so
I don't want to do it. Give us a
obnoxious about
source.
me going to my internet because I'm not set up like y'all. I'm not a professional podcaster. But here's the thing.
Amy, please stop
No.
making
Can you just do
excuses.
one little thing? What country did you just look up the
The
inflation
UK,
rate?
so Britain.
Okay, so look up the UK's inflation rate in 2018 or 2019.
What would be the
What was
purpose
it?
of doing that?
Because it will show you that their inflation rate actually remains high all the time, based off of not only just the
Why
value
would I
of
want
the
to look at
dollar versus
2018
their
or
dollar.
2019?
But
Why not look at 2020 when it was at
and again,
1%?
this is just telling me you
Huh?
don't understand
I did it.
economics.
For the
I know
sake of
you
argument, Erica, I did it. Their inflation rate was 1.8%. Okay, so
Okay.
In what year?
And what was ours in that year?
it was high. It was probably like 2.5%, or I guess. You want me to look that up
you
too?
have to go look it up. Yeah.
UK, here we go. UK inflation rate. We'll walk through. You know what, Erica? We're gonna go down the rabbit hole really quick. Okay.
Mhm.
UK inflation rate 2019 was 1.8%. US
Mhm.
inflation rate 2019. Oh, sweet. Also 1.8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same inflation rates. Now that you know that, Erica already gave you the stats of the peak of the pandemic and the years following. So
Yeah, and the peak of the
what's about-
pandemic was during
Amy,
whose
almost done.
administration? During whose administration was the peak of pandemic?
You're
The
not
peak of
proving
the
anything.
inflation. The peak
The
of the
peak of
inflation.
inflation during the pandemic was during whose
During the Biden
administration?
That's right. Amy,
Yes,
what you're doing now, Amy,
exactly.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
You need to,
Mhm.
just
What the hell
my
is wrong
sentence
with her?
never finished. You just started yours in the middle of mine. So what you're doing right now is you're jumping from the argument. Your argument started with, UK has a higher inflation rate normally, so the stat that Erica's providing.
It's harder for them to bring it down.
Amy,
for
Amy,
sure.
if you keep interrupting, I'm sorry. We're not going to have a conversation, okay? I will let you go as long as you want without interruption. I just need you to collect your faculties, okay? So you start by saying that the U.S. was not recovering better than the rest of the countries on Earth, right? And so as an example, Erica brought up the UK, showing you that we did way better. But you said, oh, well, that's not relevant because the UK normally has a higher inflation rate. So I went ahead and looked it up. And the UK and the US had the same inflation rate in 2019.
So-
and then what? I mean, I'm almost done. I swear to God, I'm almost done. I swear.
I'm sorry. It's so hard for me. I got you. Go.
I know it's hard. The whole life is hard. Okay, so
It is.
same inflation rate 2019, and then Erica gave you the stats of the peak of global inflation, which was in 2022. All right, and the UK hit higher highs and then didn't recover as well. Now that you heard this, rather than processing that information and maybe changing your viewpoint, you immediately jump to, okay, but who was president when inflation hit the peak? Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
that's called
Throwing
moving
away
the
all of your
goalpost.
prior argument. Now you can go.
Okay, so the biggest thing, again, is to show the recovery, show the proportionality, right? Our rate should not have ever hit that high compared to these other countries because we set the value. If that doesn't make sense, I don't know what makes sense.
No, that is so silly for you to say.
So,
when
okay,
there were so many
you guys say,
factors
okay,
that
so go
actually
ahead,
played a
go ahead.
part within
Let's do this.
our
Instead of
inflation
doing that,
rate.
why don't you say the UK?
That didn't make any sense.
What? Just say there are 5 different inflation rates from 2020 to 2024, and then ours from 2020 to 2024, or 2019 to 2024. Say ours and theirs. So then you can show all of that. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Say every inflation rate, the average inflation for each country. UK was this, ours was this, so that everybody can be on the same page.
Wait, are you studying economics at Trump University?
Yeah, like, are you going to PragerU?
Do you not want to say what the inflation rates are?
Did it already. Erica did it. Erica
I
did the
told
peak of
you.
the and the recovery, and then I went ahead and looked up the 2019 because you wanted a starting point, right?
Mhm.
We did it already. You just don't like the results.
Okay, cool. So we can't talk this way because you guys don't understand at all what's going on there. But okay,
You
Our inflation
don't
rate should
understand what's
never
going
be
on.
higher than any
We
other
don't
country
set
because
another
we set the
country's.
limit.
I'm so sorry,
Yes,
Amy,
we
but
do. They base it off
don't.
of our.
Amy, no,
Oh,
they
Lord have
don't.
mercy. They
Jesus
actually
Christ.
do because they don't go off the gold standard. Anyways, okay. What else do you guys think we're dumb at? I love it. Let's go. What else do we think we're dumb at? I would love it.
Dan, is this real? Is this one of your people?
Yeah, she's real. She's
This
real.
is
I
not
just end up
fucking
on his
real.
algorithm from time to time. He's actually kicked me off one time before and like got really
Okay,
upset.
so I did this
So-
thing. And we're gonna pull up the sources also. All right,
Mhm.
because this is absolutely insanity. Okay, so your claim is that other countries' inflation rates are based on the U.S. dollar.
They're usually more than ours because ours is usually about the base that everybody judges their. We started the stock market. We started all. There was a whole thing where our stability matters the most in the globe.
So,
So
are
when
you
our
saying
inflation
that
goes
they're
up,
based on
theirs
it?
goes
Yes
up
or no?
further.
I'm trying to
Hmm?
understand what it is that you're saying.
I know, and you're not hearing anything
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying because you're
understand
not listening. It's okay. Go ahead. Tell me what's going on.
I said
Go
I'm
ahead.
listening.
This is what's so frustrating about
Oh my God. I
talking
literally
to
said
y'all.
I'm listening, and then she does this. What are we doing? What's happening?
Oh my God.
Go ahead, explain it. You're the one that's in economics
Again,
school.
the stability of the dollar,
Mm-hmm.
the value of the dollar sets a global market for the most part. Okay? So when our inflation goes up, their inflation goes up proportionally more. Does that not make sense to you guys at all? At all.
Does that make sense to you, Dan?
Probably not.
Hector?
So I get
Oh, go
get
ahead.
what she's saying. What she's saying
We
is
set global markets.
what she's saying that the U.S. is such an economic powerhouse that even when they do better, they weren't doing better enough because the president was Joe Biden and not.
Proportionally, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
So you can say,
fucking
no.
Christ.
So, no, that's literally what it is. So if our
You didn't hear what
inflation
he
went up
said.
6%, if our inflation went up 6%, but it was still, let's say 9%, or what you said we started at 1.8, the same as UK, right?
Okay.
If our inflation went up 6% to 7.8, their inflation should go way higher. It's proportionally different because we
Amy, I
set
have
the
a
global
question for
market.
you.
Yes, sir.
Red or white wine tonight?
I haven't had any, but that's great.
You sure?
Like, why does that even matter? Number one, but two, like, why? Like, that's the weirdest thing to come on here and say. Are you
I
trying
think
to
it's.
shame me? Is that
I don't think it's.
a weird?
I'm actually not. I mean, I would kind of be jealous of you. I would suggest you don't join panels as you're drinking and debating. But I
Haven't,
was just
but that's
curious
cool.
because
That's a
I don't
great
know.
thing.
This
Thank you.
sounded a lot of tomfoolery there. I'm just curious.
Okay.
So the thing is that Amy, the thing that you said that threw everybody off is that you said that it's based on the dollar. All right. It's not based
Mhm.
on the dollar. All right. It's influenced by the dollar since certain commodities are traded in dollars. You did say that. So I'll give you that. But it's not based
but
on
to
the dollar.
me, that's
That's
like,
the
this is
thing.
why TikTok
Where the
sucks.
heck to go?
Is because you guys are so literal that you can't even have an honest discussion. So
No,
it's going to be like
because the
Amy's
thing is-
wasted because she said based versus influenced.
Oh,
That's
okay,
a
that's how you
weird
want it.
and a crazy thing.
No, because
that's
words
weird.
matter. When you are explaining something to a room of hundreds of people, you have to be aware of the words in which you are using because words mean things. So
Mhm.
if someone hears you say that the Great Britain's inflation rate is based on the value of the dollar, all right, and no one corrects you on that, guess what ends up happening? People
I
go
think
around and they have that conversation. I don't think that's what I don't think that people on the right understand is that what you say, people will take that and they'll go have those same conversations. Because unfortunately, a lot of people don't do their own research.
well, and I think that's what these types of conversations could turn more into, or could be more genuine
Mhm.
and can be based on that, and we can all get better. That's the crazy part of all this. That probably is why I come on here so much, because I'm like, y'all aren't dumb people, y'all aren't hateful people, and I'm not hateful and I'm not dumb, and I'm not wasted on red wine or white wine. What you guys take though, it's almost like a contest. It's a debate versus a discussion. And that's where it's frustrating for me, is because I'm coming on here genuinely trying to say, hey, this doesn't make sense. Let's talk about it. And you're gonna sit. But here's another thing too,
What's that?
because y'all do the same thing. So is healthcare and health insurance different or the same? Does
Healthcare
everybody
is-
have a right to healthcare, or does everyone have a right to health insurance?
Everyone has a right to health and to health care.
So do we not all
Health
have that? Is
insurance
there
is a
not laws
byproduct of health care.
currently in the United States? Nobody gets denied at an ER. Literally, that is the law.
Mhm.
So everybody already has that right. So would you argue that we should all have rights to health insurance versus health care? And why
No,
is it
I would
then?
argue that everyone should have the right to affordable health care, even though that can be subjective with the
You mean
subsidies that we have
affordable
in
or
place.
free?
I would actually say free. I would say free.
So do you
But with
think
that,
that it's
stop.
fair that a doctor
I
works
need you
for
to
no money?
stop moving around. You're pivoting. Calm
Not,
down. Okay.
not,
All right. I need you to
not.
understand though. Like, can you basically understand that words matter and words mean things, so that you need to
But
be
you
careful of
just
the
told me
words
words
that you
don't
use?
mean, or you have said things similarly,
I haven't said
and
anything
you had
similarly. I never said that I said anything similarly. I gave you, all right, I highlighted for you that when you are speaking in a live of hundreds of people,
that
that
have
you
gone
have
up
to be careful with
150
your
meters.
words. I'm
I,
sorry?
I think that there are being careful with words, and there's being disingenuous in a discussion, because based
No
on
one
and
cares about
influenced
being
by is
disingenuous
very
at this
similar.
moment. I'm already
Based
granting
on
you,
and
Amy. I
influenced
need you
by
to
is very
hush up.
similar.
I'm seriously. I'm gonna need you to be quiet, because it's like you're tracking, but you purposely go off the rails, which makes me think that you are being
No, I go
disingenuous.
rational, where you
You're
guys
not
go
going
to
rational.
your
You're
set
literally
thought.
going off the rails, love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, as I stated, you just have to be careful with the words that you say. No one here called you disingenuous. No one did that. When having that conversation about inflation, no one called you anything other than
Except for drunk
confusing.
and an idiot and
Who
all
called you
that.
an
And it's
idiot?
all because I said based versus influence.
Excuse me, Dan, did you call her an idiot? I didn't call you an idiot. If you're paying attention to the chat, I advise you not to do that either. So there's that. But I really do feel like you're trying to light my gas. I want you to stop. So anywho, with that being said, okay, yes, I think that in the United States of America, just like other leading developed nations, that we do need to have free healthcare. What was your question?
Well, I was saying free health care
Mhm.
and free health insurance is different. So
Okay.
free health care we already have. You can go to an ER, pay nothing, and they have to treat you.
That's just
You have
emergency health.
access to health
That's
care.
just
Just
emergency.
emergency healthcare.
They just have to
But I mean,
basically
go
stabilize
to an
you.
ER right now. They
But
have
it
people
doesn't
there for
cover
flu.
it doesn't cover annual exams. It doesn't cover well women exams. It
We
doesn't
already
cover
have free well women
it
exams. We have free
doesn't
prenatal
cover
care.
if you get sick. So you would literally have to be when they say
So
emergency, it's for serious
that's free
illness
health
or
insurance.
excuse me. Fucking A. Woman, stop, okay? You gotta stop. Seriously. As I was saying, It only covers you, all right? The free emergency Medicaid only covers you if you have a serious illness or if you have a serious injury, okay? And the only thing that the doctors have to do is stabilize you. That is it.
Also, can I just point out it's not technically free.
It's
You do
not
get a
free.
bill.
You do.
It's just that
can't
you
deny
will
it.
be serviced or whatever, however you want to put it. But like you will get a bill if you don't pay it. It will hurt your credit. And actually, just FYI, a lot of people in chat might not remember this. This administration, Donald Trump, got into office and undid something that the Biden administration did. Biden administration made it so that medical debt does not affect your credit score, and Trump and Republicans reverted that.
What's crazy about that is I've lived in multiple states, and most Republican states, and this is just a random observation, most Republican states I've lived in, that it won't affect your health score. But in Colorado, I'm pretty sure in Colorado where I live now,
Affect
it's
your
very
what score?
Democrat.
Huh?
It will affect your credit score,
Okay.
which is interesting to me. They're expecting the federal government. And I'm not saying anything's wrong or right. I'm just saying that's an interesting fact. Like, I wish they would, of all things, do that, make it not affected. I think that's a really great thing. But
Yeah.
the reason I brought it up was because you explained to me the importance of words and saying the very correct word. And what we say is everybody should have access and whatever to health care. We do. We have access to that.
No, we
You
don't.
can go
If
right
I
now.
get
Everyone has access to
cancer,
that.
if I don't have insurance, and I get cancer, I cannot go to the hospital and just get regular cancer treatment. It doesn't work that way. All right?
You
That
can,
wouldn't
and you
be
can ask for a
emergency
cash
care.
rate, and it's
We
actually
have,
cheaper.
because
Mhm.
words matter, as you want to say.
Mhm.
Words matter. All right? It will be free emergency care. So in the event of a serious illness or a serious injury. And
Okay, so
again,
when
all
you
they
say
have to do is
affordable
stabilize
healthcare-
us. Oh God.
Here, let me just say it a different way. When you say
I
affordable
blame
health
Dan for
care,
this.
you're saying
Amy, have you
affordable
ever been outside of
insurance,
the
not
country?
affordable procedures. That's, I
Amy,
guess,
have
the
you
better
ever
way
been
to say
outside
it.
the country before?
I really.
Hold on. When you say affordable
No. Have you
health
ever
care,
been
you mean
outside the country
affordable
before? Answer
procedures
that.
or
Have you ever been outside the
affordable
country?
coverage? Yes, I have.
Procedures
Okay,
are
where
part
have
of
you been?
healthcare.
What'd you say,
Why does that
Dan?
matter?
I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah,
Hi,
Dan, what did you
Prince.
say? Sorry, Dan was like saying it something
I-
related to what I was saying. So.
No, I do want to let Prince. Hold on, what is her name? I'm sorry. Prince
Prince
G7
G7.
finish, but just really quick, you were saying like, are you talking about affordable healthcare or affordable procedures? Procedures are a part of healthcare. This is literally
Exactly.
the
But
smoothest.
have you
green
ever
bit
been
state
without
I've
health
ever heard.
insurance? 'Cause
I'm done. Prince, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I
You
want to know
can-
where you've been outside the country, Amy. Can you tell me that?
I've been to Mexico and multiple countries in the South America, or Central
Okay,
America.
so what
But-
countries? Tell me
Why
what
does it matter?
countries.
I'm not going to tell you. That's weird.
Why is
what
that
does it
weird?
matter?
Every other country on the planet, aside from the
Mhm.
US, has healthcare that is better offered by their government than we do. So when you say affordable
again, you're
healthcare and it's coming out of our pocket instead of government coverage, it is not then affordable.
Yeah, but they get to tell you when and where you get your whatever
No,
done.
they don't. You
They
go to whatever
absolutely do. Go
hospital
to Canada.
you
Go to
want.
look at any example in Canada. If you have cancer, you're on a 1.5 year wait for most things. That's the problem. And so most people then get private health insurance. So it's not an all out fix. What I'm saying is that to call it affordable health care, you're not talking about the procedures, you're talking about the insurance. And the insurance is the problem. Those are
No,
the
it's
ones
not
setting rates.
insurance we're
I've
talking
had
about.
no
We're talking
insurance.
about the healthcare.
Recently,
someone
I've
on
had
the
no
street-
insurance.
If
I go
someone on the
into a
street needs
doctor,
healthcare, where are they going?
so if I go into a doctor and I say, hey, I don't have insurance, what is your cash rate? The regular cash rate to just go see a doctor, let's say I have a cold or a flu and I just need some antibiotics or whatever. A normal cash rate, and I haven't had it for 3 years. So, but before 3 years ago, I could go in it for $60.
$50 and a pack of strawberry annihilators.
No,
$50
I'm
and a
dead
pack
serious.
of
The
strawberry
cash rate to
now
go $60
you
to
wanna
go to my
go,
doctor. I
$50
paid
and a pack of
$40 for
strawberry
a
now
copay.
Yep,
I paid
that's what I'm
$40
telling you.
for a copay.
Mm-hmm.
I could go
Yes, that's
$60
what
with no
happens.
insurance. You guys haven't looked it all
Your
up.
insurance sounds like it
Okay,
sucks,
I'll
man.
tell you my own personal experience. How about that? My mom, who has passed away, so be very careful on how you respond because I will
Oh my
get
lord.
pissed.
Okay.
My mom, who was very, very sick, went to a hospital
say it.
here. She went for 3 years. She was having strokes and multiple conditions. She pulled off a road and a cop had to help her go home because she started having an episode. No one here could figure out what she needed. They had diagnosed her with depression. They had diagnosed her with obesity, which was caused by the medication that they were giving her. No one could figure it out. They charged her nearly 30 to 40K. And this is when I was a kid.
Wow.
So this is years ago. Before we talk about now versus then. This was years ago. 30 to 40K without having any clue what was wrong with her. She went to Pakistan. Within an hour, within $20 of care, they not only figured out what she was diagnosed with, which is myasthenia gravis, but they were also able to give her medication. They were able to take care of her. And she was not only able to raise me and have another kid, but she was also able to survive 25 years over the life expectancy that she was given in this
That's
hospital care. Yes. So when we say affordable healthcare, we're talking about proper healthcare with an affordability. 30 to 40K for a normal everyday person is not affordable in any case. When you talk about cancer, my aunt had cancer. She's a nurse and her hospital did not cover her cancer treatment. She had to pay out of pocket. Her entire retirement funds went into paying for cancer. Again, that's not affordable. When you talk about affordable, it means someone on the street without a home can also go to the doctor and understand that they will be taken care of, and it's not going to put them under 6 feet under for trying to pay it back. Their generations down won't have to pay back the bill. That's what affordable is.
So would you be in favor then for every state to say your medical debt wouldn't impact your credit, which means that would not impact your future generations?
Absolutely.
Would that take care of it?
No, because you're still having to pay
You're still
for
having
something.
to pay it.
You can do like, I guess I've been very poor and I've had no insurance and I've had babies. You can call a hospital and get set up on a payment plan.
Prince, I'm going to go
And
ahead
they
and let
will
you down.
literally
Love. Thank you
ask
so much
you.
for being here. I appreciate you.
But okay.
You're fine, Amy. You're still here.
I think
No,
I'm
I'm
trying
just
to
not
help
doing
you
any
guys
friendlies.
understand
I don't
how to
know
work a
how that even
system.
happened. I'm not exactly sure. But thank you so much, Prince, for coming up. We appreciate
Yeah, and
you,
I'm
love.
so
Drop some
sorry.
hearts in it. Be
That's so terrible.
quiet. You do that a lot. Stop. All right. Thank you, Prince. Make sure you guys drop some hearts in the chat for Prince, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, Amy, you asked the question of, do you know that you can call a hospital and you can make a payment plan? The point is that these people are still paying thousands of dollars. It does not matter, all right, if they're paying it all at once, if they're paying it over 6 months, or if they're paying it at $20 a month for, I don't know, the next 20 years. It doesn't matter. They're still paying it, thus not making it affordable. All right. I don't think that you understand that the word affordable, all right, is subjective. I don't know if you understand that part. Okay. So we should have free healthcare in the United States of America. So that way, when people do have to go to the doctor, all right, guess what? It doesn't cost them anything. They don't have to make a decision between food and healthcare. Like, come
I
on, what
never
are we
think
doing?
anyone should have to make that decision. I think I should put that out there. Here's the thing, though, is when you make it not based off of like an open market, like our economy is, all you're going to do is raise that price. And you've seen that with Obamacare. The amount of
It's still the open
percentage
market.
increase.
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, the percentage increase of procedure cost, of premium cost, the lack of
Bruh.
deductibles. I mean, it's gotten crazy.
You know
and
what
it's all because it was
Obamacare
a
did?
forced-
Do you know why they raised the insurance premiums? So that's two questions. Do you know what Obamacare did, okay,
Mhm.
for Americans? And do you know why the insurance companies raised the cost?
So insurance companies were able to raise the cost because Obamacare shut down interstate. Like I can't go from Colorado. I can't buy a plan from Louisiana. They shut that down. That was the number one thing that cut competition. The second thing that they did was they forced everybody to get insurance. And so when you force an entire market that was a free market, this is basic economy. It has nothing to do. Do you really think the cost of procedures went up that much? When I'm 38, right? So I had a baby before Obamacare. My baby was free pre-Obamacare because my insurance covered all of it. I had a $5,000 or $4,000 total deductible, or not even deductible. I'm sorry, out of pocket max.
Oh my God. Dan,
I was paying $150.
Dan, we got contentions. Listen, you're wrong. Okay, you're just wrong. All right,
I'm not
literally,
wrong.
yes,
Show me
you
the
are.
percent. If I'm
You
wrong,
are
where am I
wrong. You're
wrong?
wrong because Obamacare, all right, the ACA, all right,
Mhm.
made it so that insurers had to cover, all right, things like maternal health care. It also made it so that they could no longer exclude people based off of pre-existing conditions. All right. They used to be
That
able
made
to
it more
keep
expensive.
exactly, silly pants. I'm answering the question for you. I literally just answered the question. The
Those
two
are
questions
all
I asked
reasons.
you for,
There
I
were
just
all
answered
reasons.
them. Excuse me. I just answered them for you
Mhm.
in that
Those are all
one
reasons.
sentence.
I
Okay.
didn't get to
And
even
that's
go
not
there, but
because
those
of
are all reasons that
Obamacare.
made
It's
it.
literally because the insurance companies are greedy. That's all that there is to it. They're fucking greedy. There's nothing more to
So-
be said about it.
So again, insurance is not
gosh.
the answer.
Insurance
Wait,
would be the answer, but go ahead, Dan.
Really quick, I just have one quick question, just to because Amy said this was very basic. Amy, you said something about Obamacare forcing everyone to get insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that if everyone is forced to get insurance, this is just a hypothetical question. Do you think if everyone is forced to get insurance, would that make the price of the insurance go up or down?
I
So
wonder.
that's a really actually fascinating question because the people who weren't getting insurance are the healthiest people. And so my major was like actuary and statistical regression analysis, right? So in theory, you might think it would even out because the least sick people are now forced to get there and have insurance, and that would like cover. Because like if you're an insurance company and you have X amount of premiums paid every month and you pay out X amount of bills to hospitals and everything every month, you would think that added premium every month from the healthy people that aren't using their doctor, they're just paying you, they're not using their doctor, you would think that would cover it. But that's not what happened. And a lot of that has to do with because of the pre-existing conditions, but also because of the state situation. So then you're looking at a very consolidated market that they never had before. And so insurance here in Colorado is exponentially more expensive than it was for me in Mississippi or Louisiana where I live. It has so much to do with a lot of different things. But that's a really fascinating point. You would think it would go down. It didn't, though.
It is. So believe it or not, it's actually not a fascinating question. You were talking about basic economics. Like this is just basic math. It's the idea of insurance. The whole point is that the insurance companies can pay out for the people that need it because there's people that are that don't need it paying into it. Now that's you could make an argument that we shouldn't even be using an insurance model for healthcare because everyone needs healthcare.
Exactly.
And that's something that you will hear a lot from people on the left. However, when I heard you say Obamacare forced everyone to buy health insurance, which drove the costs up, it knocked the wind out of me. Like that's a statement that just really, really shows that.
But that's basic economics. Like that's like literally like there's a huge demand. you're going to drive your price up because everybody has to do it.
Thank
Everybody
you.
has to. So why not? You're going to make more money. And you're going to slowly increase that. So they did over the years.
So what are you? Hold on, you're contradicting yourself. I swear to God, you are.
I'm
You're
not.
contradicting yourself.
I'm
Okay,
not at all.
because it's like you're negating the problem here is the fact that insurance in the United States is for profit and it shouldn't be.
No, I'm
But
not.
with
But
that,
that's
hold
your
on one moment,
assumption.
please. One
Like
moment.
that's the
Hold
weirdest
on
thing
one
to say.
moment.
I'm not.
Hold on one moment. Hold on one moment. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. All right. Shout out to Hector for the $10 for Jesus Christ towards the drop pool. I know that's right. Shout out to Hector. Also, shout out to, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Shout out to, hi, Whitney. Whitney sent $5 and said, you can call the hospital and set up a payment plan, but they set the amount. And if it's not enough, they send you over to collections, even for paying on a bill. Most cannot afford $300 a paycheck and medical bills. That is very true. Also, Whitney sent another $5 and said, oh, and Amy, I had to pay cash $450 for my physical therapy for my third surgery from my accident. So not everywhere is cheap cash pay. That's definitely not cheap. That means we have $20 towards our kick pool. $20 towards our kick pool. 20 friggin' dollars. All right. We have $30 left to go. And a pack of Now-Laters. Any
You're
flavor
welcome.
would
No,
do
I'm
this.
just, I'm
time.
playing. I'm totally just kidding. I'm totally just kidding.
Seriously.
No, I really am. I wish you guys would just see me as a person. I'm literally just playing with you.
We do see you as a person, but I don't want to see you as a deplorable person.
I'm not.
So what are you
oh
saying?
my
Are
God.
you just
Okay.
being up here? Are you just trolling?
I'm not at all. I'm
Okay.
literally having a conversation with you guys, but I feel like you guys are. I mean, Dan actually has been more conversational than any other time I've talked to with him.
Thank you, Chucky.
but
Who did that?
I
Thank you
feel
so
like
much.
there's an
Thank you, Cash.
assumption that I'm the devil, and I'm not. I'm just chatting things through.
I don't think that you're the devil. I just said deplorable.
I mean,
there's
that's pretty bad, though. I mean, that's a pretty. I mean, if words matter, right? Like, what does
Do you know what
deplorable
deplorable
mean to
means?
you? Yeah, tell me what it
Yeah,
means to you.
deplorable basically means worthy of shame. Worthy
Yeah,
of
what
being
does shame mean?
here. Someone said something. Oh, look. Thank you so much, Whitney, for the another 5. Whitney said, should I not have to get car insurance because I'm a good driver and never had a ticket or been in an accident that was my fault? My insurance went up because of the reckless drivers. All right. Do you know how insurance works, though? Seriously, Amy, that's a serious question.
So, yes, because again, my major was statistical regression analysis. So, one of the main, jobs that I could have got was an actuarian, which decides insurance
So,
rates for people, your risk level.
So if you
And
understand,
so, no,
okay, oh
I
my
don't.
God, if you know how, okay, so if you understand how insurance works, then why don't you? Someone in the chat asked, "Did you pass?" Sorry, but if you do understand how insurance works and how risk is, and that basically when we have a greater population of those that are uninsured, then of course we're going to have higher premiums because typically those people take from the pool in which they aren't putting in. Then why do you sit here and make this argument that we shouldn't have something like the Affordable Care Act that actually ensures that people do have insurance so we have a less uninsured population?
So, you just said if more people are insured, premiums will go down.
We have a smaller pool of those that are uninsured. And so, yes, you
So,
can
you
see
said the
that.
more uninsured people, the higher the premiums go.
Mhm.
So, that would be with car insurance. Absolutely, that would happen because you have a higher risk factor of getting hit by somebody who can't cover
Why
their
wouldn't it be
damage.
with health insurance?
With health insurance, it just absolutely isn't because you can just literally look at the ACA. Everybody had to get insurance, and what happened to premiums? What has happened to premiums? They have literally skyrocketed.
Not
Everybody has
everyone
insurance
had
now.
to get
Everybody has-
insurance.
Yes, they did. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
then please show us the data that shows that
Please don't do
100% of American adults over the age of 18 had insurance. I need to see this.
You
really
have
do.
to have insurance. This was one of the
Okay,
biggest
then.
things. Everybody in your chat is like, actually, they did. Because the ACA, the biggest thing was everybody had to get insurance, but you could keep your rate, you could keep your doctors, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody had to get it. If you didn't have it, you had to pay this huge tax burden. I didn't get a huge tax
I
refund.
know what she's talking about.
It's-
man.
No, and they all went up. So what? Like, I
Okay,
don't.
really quick.
I'm
I just-
genuinely trying to chat.
Just a quick thing. Huge tax burden. It was $700 for the.
It was
entire-
not $700 when I paid it, and that might
Okay.
be because I was
That's
married.
number
I don't
one.
know.
Number two, it didn't even apply to every state because Dan's going to talk about the Medicaid gap real quick. So the Affordable Care Act set out to expand. I'm going to need
Let
you to
her-
hold your
let him
until
talk,
my
please.
finishes. Okay, so the Affordable Care Act expanded the cost of, expanded the qualifications for Medicaid to hit the qualifications for subsidies.
Thank you.
The goal was so that the federal government would pay the states to up their Medicaid. So there are certain states like New Jersey, New York,
and
California, Massachusetts that already have really robust Medicaid systems. So it wasn't a big expansion. However, there were red states where, like in Florida, for example, where they didn't even provide Medicaid for anyone that wasn't either disabled or pregnant or like very specific things or the elderly. Like if you were just poor, you didn't get anything. So there are a lot of red states that would have received a bunch of federal money to raise their Medicaid qualification, their requirement to the same level that the subsidies kick in for the Affordable Care Act. However, many red states like Florida and Georgia and Alabama said, oh, well, the Affordable Care Act is Obamacare. Obama is a black man, so we're not going to take that money. If we take that money, it will be like we're supporting Barack Obama. So they let their own people remain uninsured if it meant destroying the legacy of Barack Obama. Now, there were some red states like Ohio where the governor said, fuck no, I'm taking this money. This is for Ohioans. I can't remember if it was Kasich or DeWine at the time, but props to them. However, for the states that didn't expand their Medicaid, so Florida, Alabama, Georgia, for those states, Obama made sure to carve out that individual mandate so that the people that fell into that Medicaid gap, which means that you were too poor to qualify for the subsidies, but not poor enough to qualify for Medicaid, those people wouldn't have to pay the $700 because he said, even though your Republican governors hate you and wish you were dead, I'm going to make sure that at the very least, you're not paying that. So I really hate when people don't know what went into the Affordable Care Act, how much effort went in to try to get people insured at the cost of, God forbid, someone that's a little bit healthier, a little bit younger, paying into the system.
So can I ask you, you said Florida. Florida was blue. Pretty, like they were
God,
pretty Democrat, by the way. But then you also said that they didn't accept it because Obama was black.
Okay.
Because you think words matter so much, where is that in any information that governments were like, we won't accept? Or do you
Girl.
think that they maybe had other reasons?
No,
No,
the
no,
reason
you
was
can't
specifically
say all
because
that.
of
You
Obama.
can't-
He
you
didn't
can't
say
do
he was
that.
black. I'm sorry. I would jump to a conclusion because I know how racist these states are, okay? I
But
know
you
that in the
can't
state of
just-
Florida, Amy, I'm sorry, I'm going to crash out for a little bit. I know because in the state of Florida, I watched and heard with my own ears when Andrew Gillum was running for governor, we had phone calls from Republicans supporting DeSantis, phone calls going out, playing monkey noises, okay? This really happened. And so I'm sorry that I jumped to a tiny conclusion. The reality was they said, we're not taking this money because it was from Barack Obama and we want Barack Obama to be a one-term president. Now, I think the reason is because he's
Florida
the first black
literally
president. But whatever the reason
voted
is,
for Obama.
they said, no, whatever, Amy, shut the fuck up. Whatever the reason is, they said, because it's Obama, we will let our own citizens go uninsured. Whether it's because he's black or whether it's because he's a Democrat or whether it's because he's sexy as fuck, I don't care the reason. They said it's Obama, so we're not taking the money. That's the reason. If you don't think if you think I'm lying, look it up. That's the reason provided by the Florida governor, the Alabama governor, the Georgia governor. That's the reason. All right? And then you're going to harp on You're gonna harp on the very specific thing. Oh, but did they say it was because he's black? Fuck it. They said it was because he had I'm not gonna say that. They said it was because he was tall. Okay, whatever the reason. They said our citizens are gonna remain uninsured because Barack Obama's name is on this piece of legislation. We do not care about the people we govern over. And you know what, Amy? You even agreed because you said that you agree with states that make it so that your medical debt does not go on your credit score. Joe Biden and Democrats made it so that all over the country, your medical debt would not affect your credit score. The first thing Trump gets in office, Republicans get in, they overturn that. If you give me a single reason other than Republicans are in the pocket of big credit, or Republicans are in the pocket of billionaires and the elite, if you give me any reason other than that, I will give you the Nobel Peace Prize. But there is not a single one.
Can you
That is the
explain
most
why
blatant-
Florida voted
blatant
for Obama?
I can.
Anti-American
I
thing
can.
that-
I can, Dan. I can
Yeah,
explain
so-
it, Dan. I can explain
How
it.
did-
Let
how
me,
did
may
Florida
I
vote
explain
for
it to you,
Obama
please? May I explain it to you, please? Please allow me to explain. Thank you. This is my juke joint. Thank you. Okay, so the reason that Florida voted for Obama was because of this.
He's saying, I don't hate you. Right. I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all.
That's all.
So,
That's all. That's all. That's all. Shout out to Phil. Shout out to Phil for knocking out the last $25 because Phil was paying attention. All right. And he did the math. All right. Shout out to Phil for that. Phil, I appreciate you, friend. Phil said plans deductibles coverage is based off a base pool. We know. Growing the single payer based dollars gives more negotiating power for us. If we had a healthier population, it would also reduce total costs. Drop this unintelligent person, please. Yes. She's dropped, Phil. She's gone. And you're correct. She has zero comprehension of anything. She literally just hears fucking words is all she hears. Also, Heather, yes, I did. Thank you so much, Heather. Heather, you sent this previously. You sent the $2.22. Thank you so much because you know I love a good angel number. Heather said, you are so patient. And to answer Hector's red wine. Oh, she had red wine. And I never have any, so it's a special occasion. Well, whatever you are celebrating, cheers to you. Enjoy. I had tequila tonight. Awesome. Also, Heather sent another $1, said, ask Amy if doctors work for free in Canada. No, they do not work for free in Canada. They get paid. So there's that. They get paid. If you are a friendly and you are in the request, please, no friendlies at this time. Please, no friendlies at this time. But please also drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors who contributed to the kick pool and who just simply showed love prior to. You guys are friggin' awesome because that lady was making the middle part of my brain hurt. So there's that. Dan, do you have anything?
No. Not that it matters at this point, but just because Florida voted for Obama doesn't mean they didn't have a Republican governor. It was the governor was Republican. The Republican was the one that denied the Medicaid expansion.
Exactly.
Latched onto that one thing because you couldn't. It's something that we ran into a lot with this MAGA hunting today, which is they'll latch onto this one detail. It's like, okay, but did they say it was because he's black?
Oh gosh, show me something that says it's because he's black. Oh my God. But yeah, guys, I want to hear Dan say thank you. So please show Dan love also. So make sure we're taking care of Dan. Let's run his gifts up. I think he is at, where are you at? Oh, you're over 2. Awesome. Let's get Dan up to 3. So let's do that. Hey, BGB. Hold on, I gotta let someone on the panel. But guys, let's just keep doing all of the good things. Keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. If you like to support the stream, support me, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also, if you're on this, YouTube still hanging out with us, you can definitely send a super chat. All right. Dan's links are also in his bio. Let's just do all of the good things, guys. I can't read your name, so I'll get it in just a moment. Bear with me.
Good morning.
Hey, BGB.
What up with that? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all just can't stop
What
lying?
about the fathers? What
Where's
about
the
the
evidence? You
fathers?
got this dang
God,
crime.
BG, I know you didn't think you were going to get to come up here for real, bro.
This is Erica.
I'd be so serious. Be so freaking for real. What's your name?
My name is just DJT, and I got a question out to you, Miss Erica.
Just what?
Just DJT.
Just
Got the biggest
DJT?
platform in Holland for Trump supporters. Built it by myself. Well known
In
on
Holland?
that. Yes, Amsterdam. One of the most
you
liberal
don't go
countries
here.
of this side of heaven. But why do liberals think they're morally superior, right?
I don't think
Why
that
does
we're
every
morally
attack
superior.
on their worldview feels like an attack on their soul?
I
Why
don't
is
think
that?
that
Why
we're
you
morally
guys are deeply
superior.
in a trance? It's
I don't
true.
think that we're morally superior.
You can ask
But I do
ChatGPT
think that people on the left actually do uphold certain principles,
Yeah.
especially those that
Like
say
Dutch
like love
people,
thy
right?
neighbor.
Like people in Amsterdam.
Yeah, like
Because
love
we
thy
are liberal,
neighbor.
we have free healthcare.
hmm hmm
Why is it that liberals always
sorry,
come
does
up
he
on
have a
my
delay?
platform and just be like, show us the Epstein files? Why they never go be real MacGyvers? It's always show us
Will
the
you
Epstein
hold on, time
files.
out? Do you want them to
Stuff
go
like
get the
that. Why
Epstein
is
files
that?
for you?
Yeah, that's the only thing I get every day.
Hey
Show us the
Dan, I
Epstein
have a
files.
question.
Yes.
I think it might be the morning time for you, but here in the States, it's late. So like you might be amped up on like the coffee bean.
No,
We're
it's
tired.
8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. The
8
sun is
a.m.?
shining here.
8
Yeah,
a.m.?
8 in the morning. I'm gonna go Christmas shopping with my girlfriend today
Okay,
in Den
okay.
Haag.
It's 12:22 here in
I know,
Arizona.
I know.
It's even later for Dan over on the East Coast. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
No,
late
I was
for
just
us.
wondering,
You
right?
might be
Why the
amped.
liberals always think they're
Oh
morally superior.
God. Shh. Shushies.
You know, they
Hey,
mute you,
shushies.
they control you, but yet they're for free, right?
Does
You know
it?
what?
Should we just let it crash out?
Well, just,
Yeah, just let me crash.
consciousness happen.
Huh? Just
Just
want to
let
let.
it-
Do you want to let it
me
happen?
crash.
All right, hold on. I gotta ask the chat. All right, I have to ask the
Yeah,
chat.
let me
No,
crash
I
out
have
and
to
give you
ask
some
the chat. Hey,
unprecedented
you're not gonna
proven
get to
facts.
crash out if you keep
Hold
coming
up.
off of mute. Calm down,
mute,
buddy.
I'm mute.
Why not?
Calm
Why
down.
do you act like a liberal?
What's up, Dan? What you trying to say?
Just really quick,
Mm-hmm.
Megan, thank you so much for the $10. I love you too. Thank you so much, Megan.
Awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Megan. Guys, drop a
Oh, it's
smiley
all about the
face
money.
if you want me to just get rid of this guy. Drop a sad face if
You know
you
you're
want
gonna
to
be on my
enjoy
page,
him
right?
crashing out.
You have no idea who I am.
All right,
You have
so
no
let's
idea.
do that.
That's okay.
It's okay. I don't care. You don't know who I am.
Yeah,
King
you don't
Kong
care.
ain't got
That's
shit
the
on
thing
me.
with liberals.
The fuck I-
You never
Wait,
care. That's
are
why I got
you-
the biggest platform in Holland when it comes to Trump supporters
Oh
and shit
no,
like
the
that.
biggest platform in
Yeah.
Not in
Holland.
Holland. Not in
Yeah.
Holland.
Wait,
Yeah,
Erica,
in
what-
Amsterdam, the
why
country
didn't
that
we
you
roll out
wanted
the
to
red
move
carpet? He's
to.
got the
Remember?
biggest platform in Holland.
Oh my
Yo.
God,
Before
guys.
the-
It's the
yeah.
biggest platform in Holland.
We're gonna move to
Oh my
Holland.
God.
Free healthcare.
Fucking crazy.
That's what you guys said. You never came.
Wicked.
The streets are empty. Donald Trump is still the president. And
He's not your
California is turning
president.
red.
Hey,
He's
Smokey,
not
he's not your
yours.
president.
Make
He's
it
not
make
your
sense,
president.
guys.
I don't know.
People in Holland
I think
you
it's
guys
weird.
are
I think you should
dumb.
like get your own fascists.
Yeah, well, why don't you kick
Yeah.
me then? Right?
Yeah.
Have a
Get
good
your
day.
own
No,
fascist.
as a matter of fact, I'm going to move myself.
Go
I
ahead.
have said enough.
Go ahead.
Have a nice
They
day.
voted to drop you. I just want to let you know that. They say you got to go bye-bye. All right. That was fun. That was weird. Did you
So
enjoy
I
that?
actually this is something I disagree with you on, Erica.
No. We are
I do
morally
think-
superior.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do think I'm morally superior to that guy.
We are morally superior. I'm so much better than a fucking Trump supporter. Like, come on, be so serious. I'm a better
Yeah.
human being. Seriously, just a
Just
better
a
human
one.
being. If that guy actually could like hush and have a conversation, then I could talk to him. But every time I started talking, he started talking. That's not how conversations work. So I can't do anything with that. So if he actually learns how to have a conversation, then we can go from there. Good night, Miss Bugs. Sleep tight. Don't let the Trump supporters bite. You know they don't believe in consent. Anywho, hi Nat. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hi. No, I am so sorry. I just wanted to come up and say thank you, Miami, for turning blue.
Yes. Awesome.
We voted for Higgins, and I love that. That's all I wanted to say. And I watch you every night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, love.
This is my first time and I'm a little under the weather.
No worries.
But yes, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much. And Miami, we're getting there.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much for coming up. You have a great
Thank you.
night.
You too.
Awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Nat. Drop some hearts in the chat for Nat. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. There we go. Yes. Yes. We lost. Dan, did you know that we lost? Did you know that? Did
I
you know
did.
that you did? You know that we lost? Okay.
Yeah.
It's
By
like
we, they mean Americans, right?
I think
We all
that's what he
lost.
means.
Yeah.
I think
we
he
all
means,
lost. It's just
you know,
some of them
all
haven't realized it yet.
333 million of us lost. Because who's actually winning right now? Well,
There's like 10 guys that are
about
doing
10. If
really
I say about if you own a tech company, you might be winning. So yeah, if you're a billionaire, there's that. Dan, what the fuck was that? What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. He's back. Let's see if he's capable of having a conversation this time, guys. Okay.
Yeah, let's have a conversation. Why do I get muted in the chat? Like, why do liberals always mute people? It's like some kind of control form.
I know my minds
Makes
don't
you
like
morally
it.
superior. Why is that? Real shit. No cap. Fuck all that Donald Trump
Hey,
shit.
whoa, bro.
Why
wait,
is that? You guys always
wait.
want to be in
Did
control.
he just use AAVE?
It's
Yeah,
always
you
the
can't
same
use
shit.
no cap. Fuck out of here.
Did he just say no cap?
It's always the same
Not
stuff
him
with you
using
guys,
AAVE.
man.
No, that's
Why
my
do you-
username. No, that's my username. But you're on your own on this one, dog. I'm
You
not
guys
with you
are
on that,
deep
dog.
in a
I'm
trance.
not with you on that, dog.
Look at the liberals in the chat. Cringe. It's cringe. But I want to move to Holland.
Do you have like
Free
a shame
healthcare.
kink?
You guys are fucking delusional, man.
Do you have
I'm
like
telling you. You guys live
is
in
it,
a... Hey, come to the
Bro,
Netherlands, yeah?
just
is it a shame?
Let's see what
kink?
happens.
What's happening? Are
If
you
your dreams
okay?
come true.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm in Amsterdam. I'm better. Hey, my country's doing better than your country right now. No racism, no bullshit like
No
this on the internet
racism.
in my country. Yeah, we're doing good.
There's definitely
Best
racism.
infrastructure of the world.
No offense.
You should thank me. We got ASML, right? That chip company, remember?
Okay.
That
Do I,
made your
do, I,
iPhone
do I get a
work?
chance to respond to you?
Yeah, respond. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Say something about Amsterdam.
He's
and
saying,
Holland.
I don't
Yes.
hate you.
Right.
A little
I just hate
AAVE
all
for
I
of
don't
the
hate you
choices
guys,
that you make.
by the way.
Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
But you guys
That's
are
all.
deeply...
Goodbye. The fuck? Like, what you thought this was, bro? Like, be so fucking for real. Anywho, we're not.
Hi,
gonna
how you
do
doing
that.
tonight?
I'm doing well. Could be the guy. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am not, but I'm conservative.
You're not, but you are conservative, so you don't support Trump?
No, I fucking hate the dude.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I agree with.
Okay. Who'd you vote
I mean,
for?
I voted for Harris.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then good. You made a good
I
decision.
mean,
Wait. I don't know.
No. I'm not trolling. I know you think I'm trolling.
You know, just the
I'm
way
not
you said
trolling.
it, like, I voted for Harris.
No, I did vote for Harris over Trump. I did. I will give you that. But I'm not a Trump supporter, and I'm not Democrat, but I am more on the conservative side. Like, my question is, like, I heard you guys talking about the ACA and all that. Do you guys actually think it's like? I guess there's arguments on both sides. I think it's like it definitely needs to be revamped to help. Like, I never liked it. I always thought it was like not great. I heard. It sounded like you guys were kind of defending it. I never liked it. I never thought it was good. Like the Obamacare.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, for the ACA, I'm okay with the ACA. And I think that it has helped millions of Americans get insurance, and it also, with removing the pre-existing condition exclusion, is actually likely saved quite a lot of lives. I can't put a number on it right now. I could look up a stat for you if you want me to, but so yeah, I'm okay with the ACA. I do think that the subsidies, though, that are currently being contested, that may expire at the end of the year if Congress doesn't do anything about it, to extend them, definitely need to be made permanent. because we don't have any other plans. What else do we have to make sure that people with pre-existing conditions like me or like my mom or like my kid and like a bunch of other people that I know, what else do we have in place to make sure that they get insurance, they have coverage?
No, I agree. I think there's a better way to I think we need to go more towards like universal health care. And I think that it doesn't help the middle class, honestly. Like the middle class, they get it doesn't help them much. And cause I know a lot of people who they make just enough to where they aren't able to get any subsidies and they're still paying they end up paying a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's I mean, there's definitely
Okay, then why not just go to a free healthcare all around then? So a single payer system. The government basically.
I don't know. Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
I don't know either. Like the people in charge don't really have a plan. The only people that have a plan literally are the Democrats, and it's to extend the subsidies.
It just seems like the middle class, which is a large portion. I mean, a lot of them make too much for subsidies. They can't afford the full price insurance. Back before the one thing Trump did, that one thing I will give Trump is he's the one that got rid of the fine that people had to pay. I know, Dan, you said it was only $700 or whatever, but it varied. When the fine first happened, it was cheap, but they raised it over time, and it was at one point it was either it was 2% of your of the household income, or how the fine worked is they charged you a certain number, $600 per person who was not covered, or 2% of. That was what it was. I think in 2007, the last time, at the very last. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So let me see.
So, and I know.
Give me one moment, please. Stop. I'm looking at numbers because numbers are important to me. Okay, so this is per the census data, and this is the 2024 information.
Well, because there's no fine anymore.
310 million Americans were insured, so that's 92% of the U.S. population. Over 50% of those people, so 53.8% of those people were insured by their employer-sponsored plans for some or all of the year. And then the other type of insurance leading the way was Medicare at 19.1%, Medicaid at 17.6%, and the one that you're thinking of, direct purchase, so the individual market, was 10.7%.
Okay, that's what I think I was thinking of. Okay, yeah.
The majority of people actually have insurance via their employers, where they don't have to worry about, pre-existing conditions or anything of that nature.
So that doesn't. So
and then
let me ask me. I'm not really sure how it worked. I'm not. So that didn't really affect it then. The ACA wasn't affected by those. Those would have remained no matter what, right? Or was there subsidies through the ACA through the employees? Maybe I'm unaware of that. My main thing. I completely misunderstood what I said.
So when it comes to employer-sponsored programs, so basically group insurance, is tax-free for the employers. So that's why they get to pay actually a lesser amount, because they're not paying any taxes on it. So that part makes a difference also. Also with employers, they get to do what's called risk pooling. So with the risk pooling, it basically spreads the risk out. All right. So the risk isn't as great. Okay, and that's why they also get to pay cheaper rates in regards to employers. And also another thing is that I think it's what's another thing? I'm trying to think of something else with employers. It's getting late. Yeah, and employers typically get to choose a variety of plans. So they get to choose either deductible plans, or you can do copay plans. So it just depends.
Okay.
And they get to
So-
choose different levels that they get to actually offer.
Okay, so I guess my main thing was probably just talking about the whole people who were like had to insure themselves, then individual insurers, and I guess you said that was only 10% of people were in that fell underneath that.
Yeah. So there's that. Also, let me see here. I wanted to take a look at something else, but go on. Did you have any other questions?
No, I think that was it. Yeah, that wasn't even after thinking about that. That was I just learned something new right there. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
No worries.
You have a great night.
You too, love. Thanks for coming up. Have a great night.
Bye.
Doop, 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 doop. Everybody. I don't know what. Oh yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
Erica, now that you're done debating a liberal, which is ridiculous, which is funny. Anyways, it's me again. We already debated.
You making any new beats?
Yeah, see, you love me. I was just about to say that. I know. I haven't because my computer's kind of messed up right now, but I'll get on it. I just gotta fix it. I gotta get more memory. That's all.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Hey, shout out to Phil for the $2 super chat. Yeah, she would have had to approve that the cost of each procedure went up. She wouldn't have, Phil. She didn't prove anything. We asked her for sources for a lot of stuff and she just didn't provide it. And that's the thing with those damn Trump supporters. Rona's going to do the same thing, guys. Rona's literally going to do the same thing.
What am I gonna do? What?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
Dean not providing these sources. Dean, thank you so much for the $1. Dean said, good Lord, it's nearly impossible to be that clueless. No, it's not. She showed us that it was. Also, shout out to Heather for the $1.11. Yay, 111. Heather said, you don't. Okay. Shout out to Whitney for the 5. Whitney said, my insurance premium will have 100% increase as a federal employee starting January 1st because all of the rates going up and the anticipation of people canceling it. Jesus Christ. 100% increase. So that means you're paying double because Phil told me something yesterday. And I was like, what? That's crazy. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so I was
So
just
y'all need to have conversations.
What about the
with educated-
fathers?
Why you always make fun of the fathers? Why you always do that?
What
'Cause
about
you
the
can't conversate.
fathers? Go ahead, Corona. What you say?
Wow, what the fuck was
that? Don't worry about some black ass shit.
What
Don't
the
worry about
fuck
it.
was that, dude?
Some black ass shit. Don't worry. Okay, what were you saying? Go ahead.
I'm just curious because I was going
Tired
through
of talking
something.
about health insurance. Somebody better talk about something different if I get an attitude.
No, I'll switch gears. I'll switch gears a little bit. I kind of want to talk about why the liberals always think that we're just going to tax the billionaires. Let's talk about that for a second. All right. So
You want to talk about trickle up economics?
no, because we already know that's a myth that came up in some comedy skit that you guys clinged on to. But anyways,
Really? I thought I
You
created
guys
trickle
really-
up economics. The fuck?
we'll trickle down. But what the fuck is trickle up? What's trickle
economics.
up? Is this a new thing, you guys?
Yes, it is. It's a new thing.
Is this another thing like when you went to go debate OM and try to add A onto DEIA? And
Oh,
he
you
just
don't want to do
shut you
that because
down?
DEIA is actually a thing.
DEIA,
it means
yeah,
accessibility. We already know that. Oh my God. Here we go.
QT plus 1/6. Yeah. Anyways,
Why do y'all want to be stupid?
So look.
Why do you
okay.
no,
Okay,
seriously.
forget
Why do you
that.
want to be ignorant?
Well,
Seriously.
okay, but that's what that was.
But why do you want to be ignorant? Like shushies right now. Shush-shees. Okay? I need you to shushies. Like just stay on mute. Okay? Because you don't know what it is that you're talking about. Jesus fucking Christ of Latter-day Saints people. I don't know why I constantly have to deal with this nonsense when it comes to these people, guys. All right? I really don't. I don't know why.
Erica, really quick.
Anybody go back?
I'm going to, yeah.
You gotta go
I'm
to
gonna
sleep?
Not right this second, but I do need
Hey, can I say something to Dan real quick though? Just real
Dan
quick.
doesn't
before
want to
we
talk to you. Dan doesn't talk
Dan,
to you people.
Okay, I just want to ask him a question, real
He
real
said
quick.
no.
2 seconds, dude.
He said
Relax.
no.
Dan, how come we only see you on TikTok, nowhere else debating? No real debaters ever. Like, serious question. Like, no. Like,
you
I'm being so genuine right now. I'm not being disingenuous. I really want to know because
It's
I've
genuine.
been on his live and I've heard him talk a couple times, and I'm just wondering why do you only debate? Because I'm gonna sit here on Trump's and the conservative side and agree that yes, you're right that a lot of hold on real quick. A lot of MAGA are dumb and they don't know a lot of shit. They don't know how to debate. They don't know anything. Can I see you somewhere else, bro, and debate like a real debater in real life? No mute button, no nothing, bro. Why? I just want to know why. That's it. That's my only question.
Crash out.
That's it. Okay, I'm gonna
Cuss
stop.
his
I'm
ass
done.
out, Dan.
I'm done. No, I'm done. That's
Cuss his
it.
ass out.
I will reply to you. Okay. In 5 minutes. Bye.
Exactly. Yeah.
Love you, Dan. Bye. I was trying to get you to 3,000,
Good
but
answer.
it's okay.
Good
Love you,
answer.
Dan.
Good answer.
Guys, drop some hearts in the chat for Dan. Also, make sure
Because
that
I'm
you're
too scared
following.
and I tuck my tail when it
Make
comes to a real
sure.
debate.
Why are you
But anyway.
talking? Shush up. I'm talking. Be quiet. All right. Make sure you guys are following Dan. Okay. That was his backup. So I need you all to follow the real Dan Malik. Okay. That's not the name. It's just Dan Malik. Make sure you're following him. Whew. Doggy. Hey, Corona, can you read the screen, please? I know you know how to come off mute. You've been doing it the whole damn night. Rona, read the screen. Thank you for the swirly hearts